Angestellte.
Okay.
Ja. Aber eben sagen, aber im Jungen das Neue.
Ah, ja, ich glaube, weil er wird dann nicht, ich denke, das wird ja alles ein bisschen auf Zoom sein. Oder? Wenn wir dann die Zeit haben, für den Start gibt es ja wohl eine andere Kamera.
Wenn er jetzt so das Männchen immer mit dem Mund fährt, dann muss ich nicht.
Ah, ja.
Ich wollte schnell ein bisschen versuchen, noch mit so ein bisschen Slow Shutter, weißt du?
Ja, geil. Und dann hast du filmen oder? Oder du Foto? Aber das ist eine schöne Fotos. Also noch Nase einlaufen.
Natürlich, wer weiß, gell?
Ja.
Ja, bevor ich beim Tech-Reis bin, Okamon so im Wasser stand, die Bojen. Aber es ist mir vielleicht zu halb geworden, jetzt zum Spät kann ich es nicht können.
Ja, da gibt es also so Tech-Reis sind einfach...
Ja, cool. Also eigentlich mit der ersten sind halt alle zusammen.
Ja, also ich liebe das Fotografieren.
So zwischendurch habe ich, sind sie gekommen, da mit Ice Race und weißt du, wo wir im
Ja, so und auch da beim Zielaufen, das ist eigentlich so...
Habe ich jetzt nicht gemacht.
Wenn du mit Grosswinkel müsstest du da sein, wenn die Zecke kommen und das Wasser spritzt.
Das habe ich jetzt gemacht, als ich aufgenommen habe, weißt du, wer gesehen hat. Schauen, dass ich da noch 1-2 Geile gibt, dann bin ich zufrieden. Also, weißt du, das Gesicht alles, Ding so und cool. Ja. Hey, hast du noch ein bisschen Sommer jetzt? Seit wann? Am Mittwoch ist es 27 Grad in der Schweiz.
Ja, ich bin sogar am Einstellen, da hast du gehabt und da.
Ja, das ist noch gut.
Ja.
Ich glaube, wenn du Ziel entschieden dann...
Das ist noch gut Stand, ja. Das stimmt.
Abschlagen und mit Standard fahren.
Genau, ja. Stand.
Ich habe schon die letzten Wochen, ich habe immer am Abend Webcam angeschaut und so.
Du kannst schon stehen. Das ist so schon schön. Okay, der Roland ist nicht. Aber die nicht auskennst allein, ja, spannend.
Ah, nein.
Ja, genau. Und dann kann man
Webcam hast du gesehen, wie heisst die Abfahrt unter der Bäume durch? Das ist aber alles sehr verspurt und hat sehr schlecht ausgesehen. Weißt du, kannst du genau unter der Bäume in den Stand runterfahren. Wenn du versuchst, auf der rechten.
ja, das ist die Gletscher.
Das kann man aber auch runterfahren.
Ja, das ist off-piste.
Das ist offen.
Ja, das ist Steinberg.
Das ist doch, das ist Steinberg. Okay.
Ja, das ist das, was ich eben gemeint habe. Du kannst einen noch Gym noch fahren.
Ja.
Eben, der wird so voll, der ist...
Ja, ja.
Okay, we are ready, we can start. Meet one with the men.
Aber ich bin so
We are ready for heat one man. Tito, Julio, Ugo, Pietro, Harry, Adrian, Vincent, Sophie.
Aber es ist schon einmal schon da. Denke ich schon, ja.
Ja, genau, dann Tag in Paris nächstes Jahr. Wenn der Kopf brennt, dann habe ich gedacht, das ist Schweiz.
Soll ich nur schon wegen der Stadt, hast du im Griff?
Ja. Es wird aber alles so schnell gehen, dass ich da gucke, dass wir da nicht mehr hinten ankommen. Ja, der Sieg ist mir aufgefallen.
Der ist 16, der ist gestern 12, der beste Schweizer Okamon, sie ist 15. Der ist
We
16.
will start with heat one.
So da quasi.
Das hat schon alles gehört. Okay, hey, euch zusammen. Also wir sind offenbar schon live. Das Mikrofon ist schon hot gewesen, hot Mic. Wir warten jetzt hot auf unsere Sprinters.
Here we go.
Und los geht's. Und das ist der erste Heat mit dem Titu, Ugo Klee, Adrian Kahenzli, Vincent Lemaire und David Cotti. Und der Titu nimmt es wieder mal äußerst easy für einen Sprint. Aber jetzt weiss er, jetzt kommt er hinten dort. Aber er zieht jetzt einfach schnell leger an, oder? und fährt da seinen ersten Hit durch. Ich habe leider von der Nummer her sehr eine schlechte Übersicht da, liebe Leute. Tut mir also leid. Also der Titu hat das easy schnell gebucht da, no big deal. No big deal here for Titu. You saw him paddling rather leisurely. Down the line here. No big deal. Next sprint, Carlson, Linus, Andreas Kämmerer, Enrique Sanchez, Nathan Dennis and Leandro Cruz. We have Michele Capizzi. I was just told he went home, so you see a gap there in the starter gauge. So that would have been Michele Capizzi, but some of the German contingency had left already. Same thing like in the first heat with Timo Hage. I guess they had some Mother's Day obligations, because it is Mother's Day today. And I definitely going to be a little lost here with the numbers, because I am way far away, but it's okay. Ja, ist ja recht. Ich muss es ja hier herstellen. All right, we're anticipating the start here for the second heat, as mentioned. Somebody give me a binocular. Give me a pair of binoculars so I can tell who are these people.
We are looking forward who will win this.
Oh ja, klar. Bist du... All right, out the gate they are.
Go.
If I don't have numbers, I don't have names, guys.
29, Linus.
Thank you, Linus Carlson. That would have been my guess because we heard the name quite a bit today.
44, Cameron Andreas.
And where is Andreas Kämmerer on the SIC coming there in third? With the hat on, we know him. And Linus Carlson there booking this real quick.
Linus. 76, Nathan.
And is it 76 Dennis Nathan? Might be the guy on the last go. So sorry guys. As I said, no numbers, no names. And of course I can tell you who's paddling. Komats. You can hear Nikki talking. All right, boys, let's see what we got going here. Okay, heat number 3, where are we? Let's bring it. This is definitely the type of race you're doing better with a closer camera angle. But we can see the finish line here pretty good from here, and I'm sitting pretty much in line with the gate, with the camera behind me. And off they are. So where are our sprinters? We have final C tech race winner in here, Maui Zach. If I can spot him. Looks like he's way on the outside on the NSP board there. He's digging hard. Yeah, Maui's definitely pulling away. He's pedaling really hard. And he's getting through first. It doesn't look like the guys behind are much in the sprint though. But hey, they just have several heats of tech race in their back. And now they're going to do some sprints. So that's not necessarily the freshest start you can get. Honestly, I'm sure they're all really tired. Because tech races are definitely can be very draining. In heat number 4, we're looking at Ludovic Toilan. We have Magnus Lindstedt, Isaac Martinez, Chepe Skipper, Maverick Ross. All right, off they are. Yeah, boys, going hard there on the starboard. It looks like Ludo is having a little bit of his work cut out for him. And then I would definitely be saying that is Raphael right there. Going through the finish line. Hey, how did I call that? How did I know that without seeing the guy's number? But we've been here all day long and we kind of starting to know who's who and how they pedal and how fast they are. So Raphael booking this ahead of Ludo. Congratulations. All right, heat number 5, yes, we just heard it. There's another guy missing there, Arndt Dunsinger. You see an empty spot in the starting gate there. That's Arndt Dunsinger, another one of the German team members that left already. But we have Ty Jodson, Guido Donce, Oscar Ruiz, Tio Ugeda, and Boris Chinvers. And off they are.
Heat number 5.
I'm sure Ty is ready to attack. Although I do see a lot of paddle styles here that don't look much. They don't look much like sprint. It definitely looks like Ty is also a little tired there. Everybody is done rather taking it easy here for a sprint race, but hey, how can you blame them? They all just paddle at least 3 to 4 heats of tech race, so that means 3 to 4 kilometers of racing rather fast with buoy turns within this morning. And then we're moving on to heat number 6 with more familiar names here, like with Keelan Lockhart, Sergio Cantoral, Stefan Guillermin, Iker Navarro, Eric Pruchon, and Andri Andliker. Not sure if I've seen that name coming up in the tech race.
And this is the start of heat number 6. Heat number 6 starts.
Heat number 6 going. I think there might be some people missing in that one too, because I only see 4 guys.
25, Keelan Lockhart. 31, Sergio
That is Keelan Lockhart there on the NSP board.
22, Stefan Gierman.
But we are definitely missing some people in that. But we are definitely, because there's only 4 sprinters in that heat with 6 names on the list. And that looks like Keelan Lockhart booked that one. Keelan Lockhart won that one. The next one I'm looking forward to is, again, our definitely our hammer Donato Friends. Only 16 years old, people. He is a tall, strong, 16-year-old guy. I did not realize he was still that young. I know he was in the junior, some junior races at the ICF last year. So, but boy, that kid is strong and tall. Only 16 years old. And he really enjoys the paddle racing scene. And if he keeps enjoying this, he might have a lot of people behind him in his future. So let's see how he's going to do. We have also Simon Okamon, another French 16-year-old, extremely strong. We keep seeing him coming over and over, digging himself back from behind. Then Spanish paddle legend Daniel Pares, one of my favorites. Then Andres Martinez, Sandro Krenger, and Jérôme Donce. But all eyes on Simone and Donato. And there is Donato right on your right-hand side. And as I suspected, he's hammering it out. That kid got energy, and he did so well also. And Simon Ackermann is not far behind him there. But Donato is leading by a good margin. Look at this guy. Absolutely putting it down. Super cool. Boom, coming through. And Simon Ackermann in second. So there you have it. Those two 16-year-olds just absolutely muscle-packed, strong balls of energy, I want to say, for these guys, which I am sure their names we will be hearing and seeing results in the future. Heat number 8, Bruno. We have Bruno a little bit redemption time there. He did not do as well in the tech race as we all were anticipating. Peter Mühlhauser, Swiss legend paddler in the 50 plus. We have Ivan De Frutos, that's the guy with the lonely panache board. Bruno Hofmann, Mark Krusnier, Gergely Nagy, and Mark Klemantovitz. Klemanowitz. Maybe after the end of the day, maybe I get it right. But there's a gap again in the starter block there, so I'm afraid we're missing somebody, which of course I do not know who that is. And in case you were busy with Mother's Day and you are just tuning in, we are at the ICF World Cup here on the Lake Thun with the ice race, a traditional race been going on for a solid 10 years. And Bruno is in redemption mode. He wants a medal, he needs some extra prize money, but this is not a final, this is just a qualifier. So he pulled up front, now he can settle down on his cadence. Peter Mühlhauser digging there, and look at that. doing a second one.
First place, Bruna Julio, 21. Second place,
Good job, guys. Very cool.
35, Peter Mühlhauser.
And those are your 8-man heats.
After that, we need to finish. Check.
And then we're gonna go over to the girls.
So we are ready for the women. Heat number 1.
All right, we have Esperanza, the sprinter, almost taking the title from Amadine. We saw that. Petra Piffrader, Anna Chirki, Caroline Künzel, Andrea Kammerer. This time she's paddling, she promised me. Susanne Edermeyer, she hasn't been here all day long, so I don't think she's here. She's would have been another contender here, Susanne Edermeyer. She's from Austria. She was very strong in Balaton, but I don't think she's here. And we have Teresa Criado Candela. Definitely another Spanish name here. All right, there we go. So we have, who wants to redeem herself the most? The lonely 4th place is Anna, long distance 4th, tech race 4th. Come on, Anna. Esperanza putting it down there with the visor, but Caroline Künzel is giving her a run for the money, but she's pulling through, and Caroline gonna be coming through second with Anna behind her and Andrea in 4th. But don't forget about Petra there. Andrea Kammerer.
19 Teresa and 7 Petra Piffrader.
And as I said, Susanne Edelmeier not here. And we are moving on. Amadine Shazo, what a nice young mom with her baby. I just did a little interview with her. She's so stoked. It's her first time here in Switzerland, she said. But she wants to come back in summer, maybe for a little vacation. So that's great to hear from her. Iona Rivet, she is an absolute hammer. We have seen so many good performances from her. Third, and third, or at least 2/3 this weekend so far. Laureline Rossel, our Swiss up-and-coming paddler. Erika Rebil, she looked really good in the tech race and then kind of fell behind, but she was on the first half of the course. She was really strong. And then we have Leilu Spano. I'm not sure if she's here because we have there's 2 gaps now, so we have only 5 ladies paddling. So let's see, where is Amadine on her Sunova board? Pulling off. Why not get some more prize money? Why not get another podium? And Amadine easy for him, but Erika is now coming hard in, and Iona coming from the side. Amadine is like, oh, hey, wait a second, there is other people coming, but this is just an elimination round, it's not the final, so preserve your energy, and you have it here. Amadine, Erika, and Iona coming in 3rd, and on the red board there, that would make that then Laureline there on the red board.
Number 8, Emmanuel.
Fanny, where is Fanny? Fanny Tessier, où est-elle?
Number 9, Laureline.
Elle est juste là. Alors, très bien. C'était les premières hits des dames et des hommes sur lac. Thun. Also, heute zusammen, sorry, ist alles auf Englisch gewesen jetzt. Ich hoffe, ihr habt es trotzdem verstanden, wenn ihr dabei gewesen sind. Die Heats sind jetzt gerade durch mit allen Herren und Damen. Dann warten wir auf die neue Startliste für Quarterfinals, Semifinals und Finals. Wir haben auf jeden Fall noch einiges an Paddling vor uns. Es wird noch einiges passieren da. Der Nachmittag ist noch nicht fertig, liebe Leute. Das Ice Race ist noch nicht fertig. Und wir geniessen jeden Moment. Und wir werden es vermissen, wenn es vorbei ist. Und uns aufs nächste Jahr freuen.
Ziel gegangen ist.
All right, boys and girls, we are back in action, hopefully with the live scream. Are we screaming live scream? Well, what happened, I was just told by our race director that the timekeeping system signal interfered with the live stream signal. And that caused delays and problems and interferences. So they had to go and move things around. So what a nightmare. What a nightmare for a race organizer when you have technical problems. We've known some technical problems from yesterday. But hey, every time there's a learning curve. And you learn and know for the year after. And off they are. And we are at the first quarterfinal for the man. And I don't think T2 can pedal as leisurely down the line as he did last time, because Donato is sticking hard. And so is Ludo. He did last time. We have a stacked heat here. So those are my top three guys, and Ty Johnson. So we have 4 top guys here. Where is Ty? Where is Ty? Well, he is not going to be making the cut, as it looks like. We have T2, Donato, Ludo, and a little dark horse moment there.
23, Ludovic Talat.
Yeah, we had that.
54,
Marcus Dronet keeping Ty Johnson from moving on. Ooh, that's a little bit of an upset. Definitely a little bit of an upset.
So we go for heat
And looking at the second quarterfinal here. Who is our big Simon Okamon, the 16-year-old, making a name for himself here, always digging himself out from behind and coming in very strong. I was just told he's a little recent discovery here out of France, and he's pedaling on NSP. So Simon Okamon here, don't discount this name. We also have Kalen Lockhart. He looked pretty strong here throughout the day. SUP Swiss leader president Andy Saurer is also there. Engler, Maverick Engler, German hopeful and upcoming SUP Grom Jr. Carlson Linus, Marc Cugier, also not to forget, and Bertrand Evequos and Vincent Lemaire. And off they are. And then again, if I don't see these people's number, I definitely know Simon by now. Blonde powerhouse on NSP board. Where is he? There he is, going hard at it. Look at this guy. And I think he's going to book this heat. Yeah. Coming in very fast there, but not fast enough, but just fast enough.
25.
Just fast enough, and behind him in black. Sadly, we're going to have to find out who that was.
56. 27.
Nicole over there, she's got the binoculars with her number name assistant. But that's all okay. We're already moving to the next quarterfinal, and here is definitely our redemption paddler Bruno Hasuyo, that sadly did not look very strong in the final the tech race.
We are ready for heat number 3, quarterfinal man. Bruno Azurio.
And he's gonna have to go against Filippo Mercurali, Daniel Pares, Sergio Contoral, Magnus Lindstedt, Andreas Kemmerer, Adrian Kahensley from Switzerland, and Theo Ugeda. All right, boys are off. Bruno putting down the hammer on the far right. I definitely think he's very eager to explode into this race course and get himself a podium and some prize money. Yeah, doing good. Doing good, but he is in caught. Is that, are you kidding me? Is that Daniel there on the NSP? Sure was. This man is just unbelievable. As a 50-year-old plus, like sprinting everybody down. That guy is an absolute legend. Love it, absolutely love it. And we're flipping the page to the last quarterfinal with Ugo Clay, Maui Sach, Stefan Guillermin, Sandro Krenger, Rafael Sirvent, another name that's been coming up over and over. Geraldine Nagy, Boris Chinvers, another name that keeps coming up, and Nathan Dennis.
Of the quarterfinal heat number 4 of the men. Ugo, Maui, Stefan, Sandro, Rafael, Gerli, Boris, Nathan. After that, please be ready for the semi-final of the women, and that's the start of heat number 4. Quarterfinal.
And off they are, hammering it out. Where's my guy with the binoculars when I need him?
65, Rafael Sirvent.
Coming in super strong, Rafael Sirvent here, ahead of everybody by a margin. Maui is sticking it out. He did really well in the first round, but now the competition is getting stronger and he's just getting passed by the Sonova with Boris Chinvers.
71, 41.
Which would have been my guess here, yes, of course. He's pedaling the same board as his
26, 44,
wife and partner, Amadine.
36.
They have a cute little baby together, such cute, half-year-old baby. You'll see later in the interview that I had with her when we were talking after the race. She's so happy to be here, she's stoked to be in Switzerland. And we are going right into semi-final number 2 for the girls. And we have here Espe, Jona Rivet, Marco Emanuela, Andrea Kämmerer and Teresa Criado. Ready to go in the gates. If I may take my picks here for moving on. I would definitely go into the neighborhood of Iona and Esperanza. And just real quick, if you guys are still with us or with us again or just tuning in, we are in the last moments of the ice racing Thun that we started yesterday with a glorious downwind, I was going to say distance race from one place to another. I hear there was some downwind parts, but all eyes again here now on Esperanza and Iona. Esperanza pulling away up front. Andrea Kämmerer far right, looking not too bad, but I think the young guns are definitely gonna grab her. And Iona coming in here on second after just passing my eyesight here. And as we suspected, we have Iona and Esperanza here leading the charges here for first and second, and then Andrea Kämmerer maybe in fourth, maybe. Not sure what the cutoff was on that one. Would have to look at the rule sheet real quick. And we're moving straight into the second semi-final here. Amadine, she's been looking so strong, and I'm sure she's going to repeat that here coming out. Anna Chirki definitely wants to be in the final. Maybe a podium for her. She's been fourth in the distance and in the tech race, but she's got her work cut out for her. Caroline Kunzel, she's a busy young girl, very strong, very hungry. But I talked to her too after the tech race, and she said it was very draining, and maybe she just did not manage her energy properly, because she just might have just spent too much energy in her first heats, and then in the final she fell a little bit too far behind for her likings. So let's see what is going to be going on here. And off they are. So we have Amadine there in the second lane to the bottom on the screen, and Anna is there in the red board, and Caroline Kunzel putting down the hammer. Look at her, passing Erika Reville pretty well. Wow. Looks like Caroline finds somewhat of a second wind there. But then again, Caroline, don't forget, it's not the final. You're looking good now, but you want to keep that energy going into the final. And now Amadine is pulling through, and probably just by a little bit faster, and Erika beating Anna. So sadly to say, Anna will not be in the final. And this is it for the moment. Heat sheets are gonna get reshuffled, and we are gonna talk back to you guys as soon as we are back with the heat sheets and we have guys in the starting gate. All right, Coolio, for everybody who's still watching, if we have still people here, let's just entertain everybody while we're waiting. We have the French contingency over there. Let's go ask, are you guys getting tired, or are you guys waiting, or what's happening? We are waiting for finals.
Yes, we are ready for the final, so now we are waiting, and don't know what time it will happen, but...
And is she your biggest competition?
Yes, of course, she's on the final also.
Yeah, I know. I see you guys are hammering it out. So, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm starving a little bit and feeling a little bit tired, but hopefully we'll.
Yeah, you already did 4 kilometers on the tech race.
And here, 10 kilometers walking.
Yeah, you girls are definitely packing it in today. So, well, let's hope it continues pretty soon, and then we move on. Thank you guys so much. Same thing over here. Guys are hovering over the heat sheets. Maybe here, Anna, erzähl mal schnell, was läuft?
Yeah, there's actually at the moment there's nothing going on. Oh, now it's going.
Okay.
Here we go. With
ICF is here with the sheets.
yeah.
Bruno is ready. Who we got here?
Oh, we are together again. I go with you too.
So we're still looking at 2 semi-finals
We started at 3.
with the boys.
And the woman is going to be just one final.
And the woman has one final, which sadly we won't see you, right?
No, who will see me?
Oh,
think it's
good, you made the
supposed
cut.
to, yeah.
I wasn't sure if it's
Yeah,
the first
the
3 or the
first
first 4.
4,
Okay,
yeah.
good for you. Okay, good. Okay. All right. So information is coming in. Mi anti-informationen coming. Everybody warm their shoulders back up.
Let's go after the guys.
We're getting our heat sheet and putting maybe the camera back on the tripod. Ludo looking really good today.
Hey,
Yeah, monsieur, ça va?
ça va bien, we are all good.
Yeah, first time in Switzerland?
No, I spent a bit of time here because my mother lives in Swiss, so
Oh, cool.
I lived near Geneva for 8 years, so I know the place well.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very cool.
Cool events. That's nice.
And what happened to your brother?
He was a bit hurt after the distance, so he said no,
Okay.
just do the distance race.
Okay.
He rests now.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to see you in the final.
Yeah.
You're looking really strong. Thank you. Alors, what else? Looks like we have the speaker going up, so let's assume position again. And after this small and short intermezzo here with all the guys, I'm gonna go see if I can get myself the information sheet, because the races are being called now. So we're going to turn the mic off and we'll be back here shortly. All right, if you're online, here I am. Semi-final 1 and semi-final 2 are out. And things are getting more heated and more heated. The strong man of the day in heat semi-final number 1, Titouan, our friend Titu, so strong. Filippo Mercorelli, Keelan Lockhart, another Aussie friend of ours. Daniel Pares, the absolute legend from Spain. Maui Zach, Young Gun, Maverick Engler, Marcus Tronet and Boris Chinvers. And just as a little background info, T2 holding the record here on this sheet with a finishing time of 32 seconds and 35 100ths. And with the boys in the second semi-final, Bruno Hasuyo there, 34 seconds 88, but that is not the fastest time there. Ludo and Donato friends, both in the 32-second range. There you have it, guys are fast. There's a little slight wind from the back, so I thought like maybe we have sub 30-second sprints here. And here we have the start is going. Let's see, Titouan again looking strong. But boy, look at Boris out there on the far right, on the Sonova board. Holy moly. Looks like Titu is in energy conservation mode. And if 4 guys are moving on, then no need. You can look behind easily, and here are our 4 finalists. Qualifying easily there. Very nicely done. And that would be then Titouan, Keelan, Boris, and now I don't have the record on who was the 4th guy. Sorry guys. Heat number two coming up. We have Bruno on the far right again. That seems to be his favorite lane there. Ludo. I see him like if we go from the bottom of the screen, I want to say that, or depending where the camera is, of course. But he's in opposite from lane number 2. Donato, where is Donato? And he's next to Ludo. And we have Raphael Sirvent also there. Carlsen Leines, Magnus Lindestad, Andy Saurer, one of the few last Swiss people standing. And Nathan Dennis. Well, I think I might just already able to tell who's our finalists. Boys are going hard. Bruno digging like a madman, but Donato there, look at this, is he almost planing? Not yet. And on the starboard, are you kidding me? On the starboard, is this? Raphael, of course. Always good for a surprise. I'm like, where's the name? Where's the name? That was Raphael Sirmont on the starboard, pulling through. Wow, wow, wow. But we have definitely qualifying Bruno, Donato, Ludo, and Raphael. That was kind of to be foreseen in hindsight. And then we have our final standing, and now we're waiting for the lady final. The thing is, now the starting gates are empty again, and we are waiting. But here is your finalists. If I remember that correctly, we have Titouan, Kalyan Lockhart, and we're going to say goodbye for a moment because we need to change batteries on our camera. And again, we are seeing empty start gates, so that means we are in a holding loop again. So I hope you guys are going to stay with us. I hope we can like maybe talk to some more people and see what's going on. Oh, and we have the friendly lady from the ICF handing out the next sheet. Thank you so much. Perfect. We have the ladies are being called, and we're gonna switch that camera battery better now, because otherwise we're gonna miss the lady final. we have Esperanza out there with Amadine, with Iona, with Anna, with Erika, Caroline, Andrea, and Teresa. Do we need to say their last names after all these hours out here on the beach? Probably not. You guys know who they are. And we can't wait to see who is gonna get another title. Is it Esperanza or Amadine? Or do we have an upset with a podium here? So let's see, but like right now it looks like it's an Amadine and an Esperanza affair out there, and Caroline in the back, but she's gonna have to paddle harder because Erika Rebel on the side there, she's coming in hard. She's coming in very hard, and I'm afraid she is gonna steal the podium from Caroline. And Iona looks like she must have been sitting down for a little bit too long, because she is not gonna be able to make this. She's ending up 5th and a 6th. And Teresa Girado coming in as number 6 and 8, 6 and 7. So good job, the girls out there. Here we have it. What a not with Iona at this time, but with Erika Rebel. How is that? Congratulations. How cool are these women are dominating. Esperanza and Amadine are definitely dominating. From long distance to tack to sprint. Those are the women to beat. Wow. For these girls, it is done and dusted. For these guys, the ice race is over. I'm looking forward to see them on the podium. Oh. Ew.
Koş.
Ist nicht, wo das Mikrofon geht? Jetzt gehen sie wieder zurück vom Start.
Und was steht da am Start überhaupt?
Sie gehen wieder raus. Immer noch kein Ton. Also warte, ich schnell ausschalten, wieder reinschauen. Weißt du, was wir eigentlich auch können für das nächste Jahr? Dass irgendwie
Länger. And we are in the final minutes of this ice race event. I'm so glad to have you guys all here. If you're still watching, we're in the heated final minutes here with final C followed by the B final with Carlson Linus, legend Daniel Pares, Magnus Lindstock, German Yangon Maui Soch, German runner-up and junior paddler Maverick Engler, Markus Tronet, looking strong here throughout the weekend. Andy Saurer, our SUP Swiss president and organizer, and then Nathan Dennis. And then it's down to the real hard business. Who is going to be who's going to take home more prize money? My money right now is on Titu. He has not lost a single heat, he has not lost a single race, he has not lost anything. He's coming, he's watching. Kom, see, saw, siegte. He's coming, watching, wins. I don't think in English that saying works. But Titu is gonna have to work hard because Bruno has a little bit of a redemption here. Bruno Hasuyo needs to redeem himself. Ludo Toilad also, he was so strong. Everybody was strong. Filippo Mercurali, hello.
So we will start with
A strong one. Keelan Lockhart, young gun from Australia, also beating his teammate there, Ty Johnson. Donato Friends, one of my favorite new young gun paddlers, 16 years old and an absolute machine. Rafael Sirvent, absolute machine. Boris Chinvers, also an absolute machine. We got quite some machinery out there. And we should just be hearing that starting horn not too fast. Also, heute zusammen nochmal. Wir sind in den letzten Minuten vom Ice Race. Wir haben Final C-Rangliste mit einem kleinen Upset da mit dem Ty Johnson, weil es sehr stark ausgesehen hat über die ganze Zeit hinweg. Aber leider im Sprint dann, im Semifinal, hat er den Cut nicht mehr geschafft. Simon Ackermann, ein junger Franzose, sehr stark, 16-jährig, aber packt mit Energie, voller Energie und Muskeln, hat sich immer wieder nach oben geschafft. Der Sergio Cantoral aus Spanien, der Peter Mühlhauser, der Schweizer Stronghold Long Distance Mann, den wir in Ungarn kennengelernt haben, der ICF, Hugo Clay, Theo Ungeda, Bertrand Ebekos und Sandro Krenger. Das sind unsere 10 Finalisten. An dem ICF SUP World Cup am schönen Thuner See. Und jetzt sind wir gespannt, weil es kann sich nur noch um Minuten handeln. Und danach geht es gerade spannend mit dem B-Final und dann, wo wir natürlich alle darauf warten, ist auf das grosse Final mit dem Dominator Titouan Pouillot, der wirklich das Wochenende durchdominiert hat. Zuerst mit dem Long Distance und dann im Tech Race jeden Heat gewonnen hat, souverän durchmarschiert ist. Und auch jetzt im Sprint Race auch immer sehr gut aussieht in allen Heats, aber er wird definitiv sich anstrengen müssen, weil es hat einfach da ein paar Young Guns, die sehr stark sind, wo ihm könnten das noch streitig. Wir haben den Donato Friends, 16-jährige Superkanone. Wir haben den Bruno Hasuyo, definitiv im Tech Race. Er würde auch noch gerne einen Check mit heimnehmen. Und dann einfach ganz klar nicht vergessen, der Raphael Sirvent, der dann eben genau der war, der sehr gut hervorgestochen ist. Und zum Schluss natürlich noch der Ludovic Toilane, auch ganz ein starker Paddler. Und der Boris Chinvers und der Filippo Mercurali. Jungs und Girls, wir haben so viele Leute da, wo wir eigentlich gar nicht gross uns jetzt schon das Wettbüro aufmachen. Und los geht's mit dem C-Final. Das ist der letzte Paddel für unsere Jungs für heute im C-Final. Und dann haben wir, der da vorne sticht. Ich würde sagen, der Ty Johnson is definitely one of the guys. And here he is. Definitely showing us that he should have been in a bigger final than in a C final, winning this extremely clear and extremely fast.
22 Ty Johnson, 31.
Thank you, Sergio Cantoral and Theo Ugeda.
27.
And we have Peter Mühlhauser there at the end, strolling into the end, and he is stoked. I mean, he did all the races. I mean, that guy, let's just think these guys, our age difference is probably easily more than 25 years. Just think about that. So, how's that? Wir haben hier Leute, die gegeneinander anpaddeln mit ihrem Altersunterschied. 25 Jahre plus. Das darf man einfach mal nicht vergessen und muss ihn erwähnen. Und das kommt nämlich genau dann zur Sprache, wenn der Daniel Legend Spanish Pares unterwegs ist. Weil er zeigt den Jungs da, wie sagt man, wo der Holzhammer hängt. Wirklich sehr cool. And once again, the announcer was faster than I was, and the B final is already on the race. Sorry for the delay. All I see there is NSPs. But who is the guy there that's coming up? What's his number? Oh my gosh, I should know that by now. Nikki will have it here in a minute. Oh, he's winning it so clear.
64, 76.
Okay, Markus Dornet, what's that? Bringing it home with Nathan Dennis. Where is my body? Daniel Pares. That everything went down a little bit too fast for my guys.
And now we have the big final. First 8
But it was
people,
definitely Markus
Julio Blum,
Tronet
Julio Ludovic,
that was booking this sprint for him. All eyes on these guys. And Bruno is not on his favorite lane. He's gonna start somewhere in the middle. And here they come. Ah, fast. Look at Ludo. Ludo putting down a hammer. Boris putting down a hammer on the Sonova. Titu, did that cost him? That might have cost him the win, but he's digging himself back up. Look at this guy, look at this guy, look at this four guy. This is going to be a camera finish. There is Titu. And look at that, we're going to starboard. I think that was Raphael.
and then 20 and then 23.
We're gonna have to see that because I can't call this from here. If that was Raphael or Titouan. If anybody has a read or can inform us who was who there. Or maybe real quick. And here they come.
Ja, vielleicht 5 Minuten für Interview, so, gell, außer der macht's.
Ja, dann machen es. C'était toi? C'était toi? À la finish?
C'était pas le premier.
C'était comme ça, hein? Very, he was so close. I was like, so we're going to hear for the timekeepers. Or was it Filippo? I saw like a red nose.
Really hard. That was a great final with
You?
top 8.
Was it you? I don't know. He was so hard to see. Let's see who it was.
Soon we get to
Yeah, boys. Super fast racing, man. That was like, we need to watch the replay on that. I think we're gonna have to see the replay on that from the timekeepers because these guys were all going so close. Within centimeters they finished. So I'm not gonna call nothing here until we have an official telling us.
Ja, können wir machen gleich Schluss. Ja.
All right, everybody, and with these last images, we're going to say goodbye from the 2022 Ice Race. Liebe Leute, mit den letzten Bildern verabschieden wir uns vom 2022 Ice Race, ein ICF SUP World Cup. Vielen Dank, sind ihr dabei gewesen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for our industry partners for being sponsors. Thanks again to Sonova for helping sponsoring the live stream, for Joby being a gold sponsor here, for everybody that's chipping in, the people that are keeping the times. My buddy here that is holding the camera, the people who cook the food, the people who put in the cables, the people who showed up, the racers, the people, everybody. It's a community effort. Vielen Dank alle. Es ist echt ein Community Effort für so etwas. Alle haben ihren Teil dazu geliefert und ich würde sagen, ein absolut erfolgreiches Wochenende. Super Racing, sehr spannend. Und ich hoffe sehr, 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 dass wir uns dann das nächste Jahr wieder sehen. Thank you guys so much and I hope to see you guys all here. Aloha!